Hey, hello and welcome. Felt like playing some live games tonight. Don't know why. Anybody wants to join me, feel free. And I have no idea if my video is the right direction here either. It might be reversed. I've been having some screw ups here, but I'll check that in a second. If anybody wants to join me, if you go to the Arcade Hangout Facebook group and or Facebook page, I put a link in there. And if you want to join me and just play some random whatever game you want, feel free to come on and join. I'm just using MAME setup, and I actually hacked one of these Ion joystick thingies here. Instead of playing with keyboard, I hacked one of these and added a USB encoder inside it. So I'm just going to be trying that out for the first time. I haven't really played any games. It all works. It's all getting recognized by Windows, but I have not tried playing it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and try some of that. So I'm just going to double check to make sure that my video is not reversed. And it looks like it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and play. And just a fair warning, I suck at most games. Except for black and whites, I guess I'm okay at. But there's only one way to get better and to enjoy and play some games, and that is to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up and see what we can do. Got to remember what buttons I mapped on this thing now. I am not 100% sure. And I'm not really facing perfectly straight onto my screen either, so we'll see what we come up with. Let's double check. Okay, so that is the jump button. And these arcades do not have the best joystick or button micro switches like that. So it is what it is. So yeah, I think Gak right now is streaming live on Facebook as well. And both of us are actually members of the Kong Club, but I am far inferior to what those guys can do, so I'm not bothered. I can barely get past the first level here. So I figured I would save myself some embarrassment and just come on here to our channel and play some games. And if anybody wants to join, any viewers want to join as well, I've put the link to the Hangouts on our Facebook group. I'm having issues with this joystick that I built on the Facebook group, and also the Facebook page for the Arcade Hangout. So come on, feel free to join and play some games. It does not have to be on MAME. It could be a camera setup or a phone setup pointing at your arcade game. That's fine. I just chose to go with MAME because it's just a little easier for me to do. All right, let's see if I can not suck at this again. Not sure if you guys can hear the audio or not, but oh, that was unfortunate. It looks like the audio from the game is getting picked up by the mic, so the other thing that sucks about this iCade is that it's a left-handed joystick, and I have a hard time with joysticks that are in my left hand, not my right hand. So that makes it extra sucky to play. Yeah, so I'm having problems with this. Not sure if it's my connecting to the board. I'm just testing it. I just shoved all the wires back in. I didn't you know, putting any zap straps or zap strips on them or anything to contain them. So I have no idea what's going on. I just wanted to test. Yeah, it's having all sorts of problems with this. I just wanted to test to see if it was working. Probably not helping. It's not straight in front of me. That was a quick 3 men. I'm just going to move it in front of me here and see if I can do it in front of my keyboard to see if that helps at all. But yeah, I don't get to play these games that often, so that's why I'm not the best at them. I go to tons of shows. I end up just chatting with people, chatting with friends and people I haven't seen for a while. Even Grinkers, I tend to just kind of play the black and whites because it's usually only 5 games rather than like 15 games to try to get games in on for the weekend. So I generally don't play the regular games. But you know, as a kid, I obviously played these games a lot. So, and actually, growing up, I was one of the, I don't want to say unfortunate, because I think it was actually a better system, but I had an Intellivision growing up. And so Donkey Kong on that was pretty much back then, and even today, it's rated as the worst port of Donkey Kong ever. So I never had a good experience with Donkey Kong as a child. All right, so we can make it past this first level. All right, well, it definitely helped with the joystick being straight in front of me rather than off to the side. So I tend to do the basic pattern that most people do for this one, where I do grab that first kind of bonus down below. I'm not sure how many people do that or not, but I'll try to stay out here a little bit just to see if I can get this one from below to come up, but it doesn't look like it's going to. That's all right. There you go. And there's the trick to get the bonus points up here. I'm not going to do it because this joystick sucks. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of people upgrade all the, they don't upgrade the buttons, but they just tend to upgrade the micro switches and stuff on them all. And they're all replaceable. So I could possibly do that at some point if I play this enough, but I don't really play this that much. So we'll see. And I actually, whoa. My wife, this is the iCade Core, so this one doesn't have the big thing above it for the iPad. And we actually picked this up at like a, I don't know, we were thrift store shopping or something one day, and we picked this up for like $5 for the purpose of basically trying to hack it, which seems to be I successfully have done that. So, yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I fucking suck at this. I don't even know which way is up on the stick. I don't know if this is the 8-way in these stupid things or what, but yeah. Oh no. Oh, jeez. And I can't say that I've ever really sat at a real Donkey Kong machine, and I have one. and just, gone for high scores. Even back when I was younger, I was never a, high score player. I just playing the games. I know the King of Kong, which I love. I've met Steve Wiebe. He lives in the Pacific Northwest and stuff like that. And just friends of friends, and I've hung out with them and stuff. But it's just that was never my thing. A lot of guys kind of got into the arcade collecting scene and stuff like that. I mean, I've been doing it for 25 years. It was one of the first things my wife and I did when we were first dating. We went to an arcade auction. She bought a centipede with her student loan money so she could have something to do. Stress reliever during breaks. University studying for things. She could go and play centipede and stuff like that. So, and we used to also go to a local arcade billiard hall, and we'd play Twilight Zone pinball. That was just a date night for us, and we now own one of those as well. So it's just never been competitive. Just enjoy hanging around the games, playing the games, and other people who like these games. And I know I started a little late. I had no intention on doing this tonight at all. I just kind of sat down on my computer. My wife's putting my little one to bed, and I just kind of felt like playing some games after getting this joystick modded this week. I never really tried it out. So, and yeah, so like I said earlier, I saw GAC streaming, so I was like, yeah, why not? I'll stream as well. And he might even come on here. I'm not sure. If he does, cool. If he doesn't, that's cool too. That guy's screwing up my regular pattern here. Screw you, Fireball. Oh, he's really getting in the way. So is this one up here. What the heck is going on? Well, maybe I'll be able to get rid of some of these guys. I know a lot of our viewers are from back east, and even some of the regular hosts for the Arcade Hangout are back east, or at least an hour or two in our time zones. They're probably not even up, or if they are, they're out drinking and having a good time or something. So they're probably not going to show up here, but yeah, what the hell. Ooh, Fireball! I suspect I should have opened up the either the YouTube chat or logged into. We have an IRC chat room now. In case anybody's watching, I think we've had there's been a couple people popping in. I am not on the chat room, so my apologies to anybody that's on there. Maybe after this game, I'll see if I can fire up either the IRC or the Google chat. We are trying to use the Google chat, or sorry, the IRC chat over Google chat, because it just has more privacy and more anonymity for the viewers. So a lot more stuff can kind of be posted without people knowing exactly who everybody is. And so for those of you just joining now, I modded this iCade core joystick earlier this week. I put a USB encoder on it so that it can work with the PC. And so I'm just kind of testing it out. I modded it earlier this week, but I never got a chance to play with it. I just plugged it into Windows, make sure all the buttons, everything were getting recognized. And this is the first time I'm kind of just trying it out. And I suck at Donkey Kong big time. As you can see. All right, so I killed that. So just let me quickly, I'll fire up my MIRC. Actually, it's not even that. I use Ice Chat. I can find it. And let's put in my high score here real quick. My username. It's KBE. And we'll see if anybody's watching. We don't use the YouTube chat. We use our own IRC channel, and it's at irc.thegleek.com, I believe. irc.thegleek.com. And then the channel is Arcade Hangout. Or I believe you can also go to bit.ly, bit.ly/arcade hangout, and that will also get you there. And I have no idea if I don't even think I'm actually in the chat room. There we go. Yep. There we go. So I don't know if anybody is watching is in there. Again, it's bit.ly, bit.ly/arcade hangout. That is just the web interface. Or if you are an IRC chat user, like MIRC or Ice Chat or something like that, you can go to irc.thegleek.com. The Gleek is THEGLEEK.com, and then the channel is Arcade Hangout, if you're so inclined. And I do have that open now, so I'll be able to see if someone's chatting with me. All right, let's play another crappy game of Decon that I suck at. We're going to try to make this a regular. Gak and I have been trying to get some sort of split screen, and there really is nothing out there that can do the split screen without the guy who is hosting it being either minimized on the screen or not even really seeing them. It's just not made for this kind of thing. So last time we just tried to use the Hangout again as we normally do, and it seemed to be okay. You just can't do split screen. It'll just change if someone's talking. Whoever's loudest, the camera will switch to, which is what I'm using right now in case anybody else wants to join. If you are just joining me, as I just died, if you are joining me, I put a link into the Arcade Hangout Facebook group as well as the Arcade Hangout Facebook page. There's a link there if you want to come and join me play some games. There is a link there for you to join this Hangout and join me in playing some games. So I'm just using MAME setup. But feel free to just point your camera or cell phone at your arcade machine if you have one. Mine are all in storage, so I'm using MAME right now. And I was kind of mentioning, Gak and I have been kind of working on this, and I think it's just terrible at this game. I think we're going to try to kind of do this on a regular basis. We did the last 2 weekends, and I figured, we've been working so much on it. Let's try to get it going for a third weekend in a row. So here I am doing it. Gak is streaming live on Facebook right now. He may join me. I think he mentioned something that he might do it. So if he got my message or anything, he may join me here. And it doesn't have to be Donkey Kong. I suck at Donkey Kong. It's just I have only a few games in my MAME ROM folder right now, so this is one of them. So it's what I'm playing. And it is a game I feel like I should be a little bit better at and not be so embarrassing. with my scores in this game, but I'm afraid this little arcade controller is probably not the best controller to be learning how to do Donkey Kong, point pressing or scoring with, because it's not very good. It is made for iPads and stuff. It's not really made for arcade, controlling. Although it does work, it's better than using the keyboard, which is what I was using prior to this. I just suck. Hey, D-Hacked. How's it going? Oh, my main screen's out of focus. I was going to chat, but I can just talk to you, I guess. And I take it you're watching. Are you watching? D-Hacked? Watching me fail miserably? Did I really just get 700? Holy shit. That's bad. I can usually do a little better than that, but I do suck at this. All right, nice. If you want to join, if you got an arcade game that you can point a camera at, or you have a MAME set up and you want to screen share it, come join the Hangout. Hangout, you can actually do screen sharing, so you don't even have to have a webcam. You can just come on in here and then screen share your gameplay if you want to. Again, if you go to the Arcade Hangout Facebook group and or the Arcade Hangout Facebook page, I put the link in there. I know not everybody is members on there, but again, it's another reason to try to do it because we'll get more people as members. And I'm just going to quickly go there and check to see if anybody has requested to join because it's a private group. Doesn't look like anybody has, so that's cool. Because I don't want to be everybody seeing the links to the Hangout because that would make this very uncomfortable. Yeah, no problem. So I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I only have a few ROMs in my main folder right now because I actually just redid my Windows machine. It had been like, I usually try to rebuild my Windows machine, like wipe it out and reinstall everything like every 6 months to a year. I think it had been like 5 years since I had done it. So that's one of the things I did over the holidays is I wiped my machine out and reinstalled everything, but I did not copy all my ROMs over yet. So I just threw a couple in here that I might want to practice at, that I know I'm not good at, and this is definitely one of them like that. You can get over 700 points. Well, I already put up a 17,700 not long ago, like 10 minutes ago. So it's also, we also realized when we were doing, Gak and I were trying to set up these kind of tournament play videos over the week, over the holidays. And it's very hard to play when you're trying to stream and you're trying to talk at the same time. Sometimes I can't even talk. I just will stumble because it's hard for your brain to kind of do two different things at once. Unless I just sit here and concentrate and not talk, which kind of makes for boring watching of this. I can do better then. And if I know there's people watching, I kind of want to talk, at which point I start to really suck. But I have beaten 700. I got 900. All right, yes. I'm moving up in this world. To die. Oh, got it. There we go. So yeah, my wife and I picked one of these things up like a while ago for $5 at a thrift store or something, just to mod it. It's one of the iCade cores, not the one that has the big body on it for the iPad. It's just the core, and I just took the Bluetooth board out of it and got a little USB gamepad board for it. Off of Amazon. I think it was like $6, and it comes with all the wires, and basically just pull it out of the hole where the power would have been, and it plugs into USB, and it worked first time. So it's actually kind of awesome. The micro switches on the joystick and these buttons suck, but it is what it is. I just did this for a cheap fix, cheap joystick. So I have 8 arcade buttons and a joystick, and I think I paid $5 for it plus another 6, so I'm like into it for like $10 or so. Which isn't bad. Yeah, and that's the thing. It was way better in keyboard. I was sucking at it in keyboard. Hey, Hung's watching. Hung, come on in. Join the Facebook group, or I don't know if you are on the Facebook group or on the Facebook Arcade Hangout page, and I put a link in there to the Hangout. You can come join. Do you want me to lend you one of my fight sticks? I don't really care. I'm sucky at this game. So that would just give me less excuse to be sucky. But hey, come on in if you want to play. Yeah, I'm just playing on MAME. I've got 120 arcade games in my basement and in a barn somewhere, and I am playing MAME on a shitty iCade that I've modded for USB. So, but yeah, if you want to, anybody wants to join, go to the Facebook group, Arcade Hangout Facebook group or Arcade Hangout Facebook page, and I put a link there. And you come join me on the Hangout. We need to get more people visiting us on the Hangout, actually, even live during the show when we got free spots. We want, viewers and stuff to come on the show and just hang with us and chat. That's what it's about. We're not elitists. We're just dudes who like arcade games and want other guys and gals that like arcade games to hang out with us. And if you want to join, come on and join. Got a lean on a mega attack today. I have no idea what that means. And he likes to drink. Well, there you go. Not me. I don't like to drink. I drink, I'm having a Coke right now, but usually I am drinking iced tea or something. Myself and Buffett are the teetotalers of the group. Someone's got to keep those guys in control, let me tell you. Yes, the rest of the people, they're drinking Manhattans and screwdrivers and pancake shots and all sorts of shit when we're doing the show. It's a good show when Mock is wearing the Devo hat. That's how you know we got a good show happening. We were actually trying to figure out if we could buy Devo hats and either sell them or we all wear them. Maybe even get them branded or whatever. But it turns out that Devo is very protective of their hat design. They don't even use it anymore, actually. 2010 at the Vancouver Olympics, where I'm from, was the last concert they ever wore their Devo hats on now. They don't wear them anymore. But they have sued many people who have worn them in different things, as well as people who have made knockoff ones. They will go after them and sue their asses. So that kind of stopped us from doing anything with the Devo hats. And they're not cheap. I mean, to buy them are like $60. Like to buy a true one, they're not cheap things to buy. Mega Attack Game Plan Game 1980. Game Plan game. I never had one of those. But I think I know what you're talking about. What's Hung saying he's too busy doing housework? And he has a MAME set up on his laptop. Well, and you have your fight sticks, I'm sure, to play with, so that's cool. I suck at this game. Hey, I got five viewers. So I probably got more viewers than we had during the live show. That is a joke. Actually, it was. Don't look at the chat. Just play. I know that's the problem. It was funny. We had a little. I think it was during the holidays. The guys that are on the show, we have a Slack group that we're basically chatting with all day long. It was mentioned that another arcade podcast. I'm not going to mention the names, but they said that they came on to our show and we only had like one person in the YouTube chat, and on their show they're like, "Yeah, well, we thought we were bad that we only got one person in our YouTube chat. The Arcade Hangout guys only get one person YouTube chat." Except for that was the first or the second week we started using the IRC chat, and there was like 30 people in the IRC chat. So in the YouTube chat, yeah, there was only one person because everybody was on our IRC. So thought that was actually pretty funny. And I shall not name the podcast. Not that I really care, but. All right, I'm not going to view the IRC chat. I'm going to actually try to do something here. I'm going to try to beat my 17-7 that I already did like 20 minutes ago. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, this is already going to suck. I can feel it. I'm terrible at this game. What I should do is I should try to grab the Burger Time ROMs and put that in. At least I'm a little bit better at Burger Time. Burger Time, in case I've never mentioned it or haven't mentioned it in a long time, Burger Time is by far my favorite arcade game / video game. I shouldn't say video game. I am very partial to the old Commodore 64 days and games like Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle and Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, all the old LucasArts games. Monkey Islands, Full Throttle, all those games. I do love those games. And I pretty much have them on all platforms, and I've been playing them ever since the original one came out in Commodore 64. What the hell's going on with these fireballs right now? Stop it. I don't know how to deal with you being on the wrong side. All right, we're going to have to wing this one. I find it very awkward to play with my left hand on this joystick for some reason. Yes. Come on over here. Let me kill you. That was probably a bad move, but... Oh, they're idiots. Where I am. Oops. Okay, play nice fireballs. All right, they're behaving more like they should be. There we go. Come get it. Come on down. That wasn't too bad. Oh, you son of a... Okay, I'm going to get away from you. Push my luck twice there. Not making this easy for myself. It's very hard not to talk and to not look at the chat while I'm doing this. Actually, in one of the games that we were playing during the holidays there was we were playing the new Donkey Kong Christmas remix that John put out there that's on MAME only for now. And I was playing a lot of that, so it kind of messes you up for Donkey Kong because the levels kind of start off in the back on the backward side and all sorts of stuff, and the timing was just a little bit different. So, like this level, you'd actually be starting from the left-hand side, or sorry, from the right-hand side, and moving towards the left to start with, which is, obviously a lot different than this one. So. This joystick just saved it. Like this level, you'd actually be starting from the left-hand side. Or sorry, from the... Hey, Gluck.
What's up?
Not much. You gonna play? Or are you just hanging out?
No, I want to play, but how do I share the screen like you are?
Well, I'm using a different program to do it, but you can do it in Hangout. Just click down by your name, and you can do share your screen.
Oh, but it won't override yours?
They'll override whoever's loudest.
Oh yeah, like it usually does, right?
Yeah, it's just like it is during the show. Oh man! Hey, I beat my old score.
One sec here.
Were you on the show this week?
No, I was in chat. I wasn't live.
Because I wasn't there.
Oh, I watched it all. It was funny.
Was Mock's lover there?
Who's Mock's lover?
In the IRC chat?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he was there. I'm like, what the fuck is Mock's lover?
Yeah, the guy who wants to take Mock's 9 inches and all that.
Oh, it's fun. He changes his theme every week, but he seems to be Mock focused. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you he wasn't there because it's fucking me, dude.
You, dude?
Huh?
It's you, dude.
I figure none of our guys are watching this, but the Mock, the guy that takes the Mock's 9 inches and all stuff, that was me. The first 3 weeks. Huh?
I said it's funny. It's fine.
You know, when you tried to bust me because you had my address,
did pretty good.
I forgot to put my fucking VPN on. Yeah, so I put it on afterwards. I was like, oh, damn it.
Well, yeah, because it narrowed in like right by your fucking city.
Well, because my ISP, we have DSL here. My ISP, the substation is literally just down the street from me, so it would actually be pretty close to my house. It would catch it.
The thing is, my IRC actually protects people's IPs for so people can't see. But obviously, since I run the damn thing,
yeah, no,
that's the only reason why.
That was me. And then I to curtail it, I pretended I woke up. I was sick. I pretended I woke up and. But I actually had it on I had it on my laptop, and then I had it on my phone. I was using 2 different machines.
I'm trying to, not sign in, but load up main. I gotta load main too, obviously. So
right, yeah, dehacked, yeah, secret lover. That was me. It was fun to actually be rude and not have people know it was me. It was pretty fun.
See, I'm just rude under my own name. I
don't really care either. I just wanted it to be you were putting the IRC up. And the first time I was away. I think I was down in Seattle or something like that. And I logged in on my phone and I was doing it. In the hotel room. I was Mock's lover, I take Mock's 9 inches or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. So the pending question still is, who has it been discussed yet? Who's the fucking caller on John's Arcade that used to be Bob Goldthwait? Has that been figured out yet?
Oh yeah, there's Gak and Andrew, I think, bro.
You do? But they never revealed it yet.
No, they've never revealed it, but they know.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Why is it such a secret still?
Well, I guess it's John's show, and I guess they just wanted to, let the story live.
Yeah. Okay. Don't know if I missed an episode with you guys discussing it. So
no,
that's all. Got it.
No.
All right. What the hell? I loaded up Circus Charlie. That must have been the last game I played.
Yeah, we were playing that a couple weeks ago. It was part of the tournament. So
yeah. I don't know if I entered a score, but I started playing it. I really liked it.
Actually, you know what?
It's just
I don't have the ROM installed right now, but I will grab the ROM.
Wait. Are we playing Donkey Kong?
No, it's just whatever you want, man.
Well, let me start with Donkey Kong. Let me start with something easy.
I'm going to grab.
Time?
No, I'll grab Circus Charlie because I've not played it much, but when I was playing it there for the tournament, I actually was enjoying it. So, but maybe I'll grab Burger Time as well.
Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna be behind here with Donkey Kong.
That's cool. It's hard to. It takes a while to find. You know,
The ROM, yeah.
One ROM in a folder of 8,000. So.
Yep. All right, so I gotta see if I can share. Let's see.
It should just be down by your.
Gonna see if it works. So. Come on, share screen. I got 3 monitors. Oh yeah, so it tells you to pick a screen. That's cool.
Yeah, you can just pick it. So what I'm doing is I'm using OBS, which somebody asked.
Yeah, DHack. What is OBS?
I don't know, was it DHacked or was it
DHack,
DHacked says, "Are you using OBS?" And yeah, I'm using OBS.
And what is OBS?
OBS is free software that you can download. It's basically, I don't know what it stands for, Open Broadcasting System, something like that. But it allows you to have different scenes and screens and stuff.
Okay, so like when I'm sharing, you can only see my Donkey Kong, though. That's the problem.
Right, so, but I could do like this. I could have a screen like this. Is that backwards? It is backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, it's backwards.
Okay, so that's gonna. So I just redid my computer. So
who's the guy next to Dave?
I am
Buffalo Dave. No, not you. Bigger guy.
Right here.
To the right of Dave. Oh, I can't see your mouse. So he's wearing a tan shirt.
Oh, that's Harry.
No, it's not.
Harry Gloth, yeah.
From California?
Yeah, H Gloth, that's Harry. Yeah.
Dude, I met Harry. He partied with us on our damn porch at Brofest, and that's not him. What the hell changed on him? His beard?
I don't know. Yeah, that's Harry.
Is that the same guy that does that track and field trick?
No, and I don't think Harry's been. I don't think Harry went to Brofest.
Thinking of that. Who does the track and field crazy fingers?
Well, that's Hector.
Hector. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mixing people up. I partied with Hector. Okay.
Yeah. Hector and his wife Sylvia.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at. This guy that does not look like Hector because it isn't. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's Harry Gloth. He's friends with Mike Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's in that area and Gax area.
I think I get those two confused somehow. I'm not sure why.
On Gloth, I think he's just H Gloth.
Yeah, HBS, Open Broadcaster Software. Great, another fucking software I need. My computer is getting slow in its old age. I think my computer's like 4 years old. It's just it's not that
mine's older.
I'm gaming. Yeah, it's not that I'm gaming. It's that I have like 3 monitors hooked up to it. I got a super widescreen one, and I have like 20, 30 tabs open all the time. It's just not keeping up.
That's just 30 tabs. You just need more RAM then.
I got 16 gigs of RAM. That should be quite enough.
Oh, I've got 32.
Well, I don't think my motherboard goes up.
My computer's like 7. My computer's 7 years old.
Oh, okay, wow. Well,
I've made a couple upgrades. Like in the last 3 or 4 years. 3 years ago, I bought an SSD and stuff, so it's running off SSD.
Hey, do you want me to send the link to the guys in IRC, or are we doing that on a personal basis?
They already have it. It's on our Facebook.
I went to the Facebook. I didn't see it on there.
Our Facebook page and our Facebook group. It's in there. I put it in there before I started.
All right. Yeah, it's because I just rejoined Facebook after a year of not being on Facebook.
I think you have to.
And that wasn't even in there.
I think you have to. They're private groups, so I think you have. Oh no, the page.
Yeah, I hit join.
The page.
Or if I'm not, what you want, just invite me.
Yeah, I don't think the page.
They're private,
but the group is private.
The group, I hit join, but if I didn't do the right one, just send me an invite then.
Well, let me see. I've got 3 updates here. Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, then it's not very private then.
No, that's the. No, it asked free to join. I have to prove you.
Oh, gotcha. What I meant by private is you can't even search for it.
Well, there is.
Well,
there's 2 different ones. There's an Arcade Hangout group. That's a completely private group, and then there's.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking hidden group. Hidden group you can't find.
Then there's
private group. You gotta.
Yeah, and then I have Arcade Hangout page.
Yeah.
And that
all I see is on the page is it gives a YouTube link. It doesn't give the actual, like how you said in the Slack. Who's that?
Oh, we got another one.
Was it?
F. I just saw him. He was like the.
Oh, it's Necro? Is it Necro?
No.
He's like, nope.
Who? That'd be me.
Yes.
What's your cloud name?
D-Hack.
He was the one that just said that he couldn't come on, and then he just started to join.
I was in bed naked, but I thought I'd get up anyway.
Well, hey, you're there with Gleek because that's how we first met Gleek. He was naked.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in good company then.
Him and Seabart. Seabart was the same way. He was also naked the first time we met him.
Oh man, those were the good old days. So he's actually playing on an actual computer there?
Yeah, I'm playing on my King of Dragons cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gleek, what is Circus Charlie? Is it C Charlie? Is it Circus C? What is it?
Let me check.
I'm having a hard time finding the file. That's why I hate about the game.
I got my rounds.
I know this is blasphemy, but I'm playing on a King of Dragons with an Xbox Classic running coin ops.
Man, your shit's loud.
Oh, sorry.
Play
speaker. Hold on.
what you got.
Let me get in here and turn down the PC speaker.
All right, why can't I not play C Charlie? Oh, it's not C Charlie. It's not funny.
Oh, it's Circus.
Oh yeah, let me search Circus. Yeah, it's Circus C.
Yeah, I just
There you go. That should be a little quieter.
You know, we're for these little tournaments here, we're not stuck up with what machine you play on. It's just bring what you got. Because we play so many different games in our weekly tournaments too that not everybody's going to have these machines. So.
Hold on, I got to turn my volume down. Holy shit! How do you turn the volume down in main?
Hit
the key.
Hit the tab. Oh, sorry, not the tab. The tilde.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, holy fucking. There we go. I already died.
All right, so I'm going to fire up Circus Charlie and see how that does on my little crappy iCade.
Hey, Jeff, are you playing Donkey Kong too? Yeah, you are. Okay. So what Jeff was talking about earlier, he's gonna hopefully get that Mega Attack, and that game's pretty freaking rare. It's not the game so much that's cool; it's the cabinet that's cool. That cabinet is like one of a kind.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah, you know Game Plan. They make Chaos and what's the other ones? Pot of Gold. You know.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of their chemists are like the GPI generic ones, kind of like what am I thinking of? I don't know. They're like generic tabs, and the one the Intruder, which is really rare, and the Mega Attack have like colorful space
bezels and like black cabinets with red single artwork on them, red line artwork. They're pretty cool looking. And it's got a weird coin door too.
Yeah. So Brad, two podcasts ago, I kind of mentioned D-Hacked, and I don't know if you actually listened or anything, or Jim bombed me with sound effects. But Jeff is basically he got it off our show. He added what do you call that? A Craigslist to do, I want to buy your game, contact.
Yeah.
And he's taken off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I've had all kinds of stuff. I've probably had at least 30 different responses. One a barn find, one in Elvira for $800 Christmas Eve.
What area are you in?
St. Louis, Missouri.
I've
like
actually the last 2 or 3 weeks, like I've gotten a shit ton of contacts too.
And most of them, a couple of them have been people that already have Craigslist listings, seeing if I'll buy their Captain America with a 60 and 1 in it, And I'm like, for $700, I'm like, does he have original PCB or anything? The cabinet looks like crap. I mean, there's like brown shipping tape holding stuff together, and I'm like, nah, I'd probably give you $50 for it, and they like laugh at me.
But yeah, D-Hack's he's in my chat 24/7. We talk all the time.
I've seen him live on the show too.
Yeah, and he gives me a freaking picture. He's like, "What is this?" I'm like,
well, a lot of times, you know, you see a cabinet and you're like, I've never seen this shit before. So, you know, instead of posting it on Clove and Glee's always around, I'll ask him. I'll be like, "What the hell is this?" And he'll look, and 20 minutes later.
If you post it on Clove, those experts there will get it in like 30 seconds. It took me like 5 minutes.
Well, right. And if it's a Craigslist ad or something, they'll be sniping it from me before I know it. At least I know you're in Detroit and you're not coming to St. Louis to snipe it.
No, I'm not. There were so many games. There were so many games in St. Louis that I wanted, but I will not make that drive. There's no way.
No.
I'm driving that far. It's the same as you. You would never drive to Detroit for a game, right?
You know, if I was coming up for the music festival, I'd pick one up and come home.
The movement. Cool. Yeah, I went to that every single year. It's just the past 2 years, work has been super busy, and I just didn't have any inclination to go. So
let me cut the sound down on here again.
Because I would always get the VIP tickets for the movement, electronic show. Because with the VIP tickets, you get like the private area, you get like hammocks you can lay down in.
I usually go up there with defected records, so I usually have a free VIP boat when I go.
Oh, nice. Well, actually, it's weird. I know people in the scene too, but I don't know. They're long lost acquaintances. So I used to work at Record Time. That was like the techno house of all of Detroit.
Nice.
Plus 8 records sold out of there, and all the great DJs, Detroit DJs, like sell their records there or spun there, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, good times. I miss those
give me any
days.
credit yet to get a VIP. I was just a manager there.
I used to go to Miami. Every year, but that got old too far distance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting older, and all these damn concerts and everything. I mean, I don't mind the volume and loud like that, but it's time consuming. It costs a lot of money.
Well, when I go to the music festival, I just hop in the van and bring like a little hibachi wok or a little grill, go on the beach and stay there and barbecue hot dogs all week.
You do it cheap. I buy everything.
I'm a cheap bastard, dude. I haven't.
That sounds like
most expensive. My whole expensive game. My most expensive game was $250 for a Street Fighter game. Everything else I got was like dirt cheap, free or.
Yeah, that was on one of our shows yet. How much did you most pay for a game?
Yeah.
So I forgot what show it was, but I didn't.
I got this King of.
Most expensive was a Popeye at like $600.
Yeah, I got the King of Dragons cabinet with a Golden Axe 2 PCB and monitor for $40.
Yeah, you're a cheap ass. I like it. I am too, but we do find things here for a good price, but not all the time.
Gleek, you're just money. You send people $10 bills in the mail.
Yeah, what was your reaction when you saw that?
My wife was there when I opened it up. We just both laughed.
Yeah.
We figured that was something you just had that you probably wanted to get rid of.
Well, you know what? I told you the story already behind that. I had that damn $10 bill on my shelf here for years. It's been years since I've been to Canada. Since I last picked up my elevator action cab or something like that. And it's just legitimate there. And then when I was doing my Christmas cards, I throw stickers. I gave you stickers too, didn't I?
I got to plug in my laptop. Hold on.
Yeah, you get look like a sticker.
Yeah, so I throw stickers in most cards and a scratch off. I gave you that too. But I saw that $10 bill, and you were one of the 3 Canadian friends I were sending Christmas cards to. I'm just gonna put this in here and get rid of it.
Now, what am I supposed to do with the $1 winning scratch card that I got? What it's going to cost me more than $1 just to fucking mail it back to you?
It's a souvenir. I don't know. I don't want it. It's good for a year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be in your area within that time.
I don't know. I question sometimes when I sent out-of-state people that scratch off, but I bought like a block of, 60 or 80 of them. They're $1 each. So I won a lot of money in bowling. So, it was just something I did to pay it back.
That's great. If it was $10,000, I would have had some money.
Yeah. Then I would have send that to me. We'll go in half.
I found out I had 8.3 bitcoins, but I can't find my wallet or my security key.
Wait, you got 8.3?
Yeah.
What?
I've had them since about 6 years ago. That's probably longer.
Dude, you can retire on that.
Yeah, I know. I've got my wallet. I was able to find the wallet. I don't have my passphrase, but then I got to rebuild the whole thing. I got to download all the Bitcoin chains and all that kind of fun crap.
Let's see here. 17,000 times 8.3. So you don't want to do all that work for 140,000.
I do and I don't.
What do they go up to now?
17K.
It goes up from 15 to 17. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. How did you mine those? Is that how you first got them?
I did. I was working for a very large ISP in St. Louis.
Oh, nice.
And was able to use quite a few racks of hardware to do it. And it was just something I was just screwing around with while I was doing torrents and everything else on company equipment. And they're
probably gonna want a cut of it, huh?
Actually, that company's, it was an early startup, so they're not around anymore. But I was thinking more about it. If I do get the wallet and everything else, I think I'm just going to leave it for my kids in a will and see where it goes. If it's 0, I put 0 into it. If it's $1 million, I get $1 million out. So
that's kind of neat, huh?
Yeah, it is. It would be nice to leave that for the kids, since nowadays nobody really leaves real estate and properties like that.
Yeah, but we don't know the future of Bitcoin either. So.
Oh, we don't. It could be gone tomorrow.
It's very volatile. So. Oh my gosh, I got Burger Time Deco. So, oh well.
That's what I'm running.
We're doing the BK, huh? All right.
Yeah, we're going to BK.
All right, Burger Time. BT from DK. It's hard on an 8-way joystick. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. I love Burger Time though.
I do too.
Sucks.
I love all the themes and just the idea of it. When I was a kid, to be like, what is this little pepper dude and hamburgers and a chef? What the hell is this game?
I actually own it too, the original. But
yeah, by the way, you still.
I'm upstairs. I'm not gonna go downstairs. Actually, to my basement, so I'm not gonna even go down there to play it.
And I just loaded a new update to the coin ops, so I don't have any of my high scores in here. So
I got that arcade too. Don't everybody talks about in Clav that is like I don't know, like a main kind of,
Yeah, I've had good luck with the Xbox just because of its graphics capabilities and everything else. And they're cheap.
Yeah. I got the bit kit too from Crafty. That is really cool. I've been I had a party and everybody was playing Nibbler. So they didn't care about the other games, but Nibbler was a hit.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm like looking at you guys and I'm standing on a freaking burger and a hot dog is gobbling me up. Bitch.
Usually it's the other way, isn't it? You're a gobbling hot dogs?
Yeah. I looked at the chat. That was it for me. Burger Time, believe it or not, is you have to really concentrate and stare at the screen. I mean, you can't really take breaks, So. And you can tell because nobody's fucking talking.
Yeah, it's difficult. Everybody's chasing my ass.
Again, this is one of those games I used to play on my television growing up that I just absolutely loved.
Yeah.
I got it sitting here on the shelf if you want it still.
The what?
In television Burger Time.
I still have all mine too. I have almost a whole Intellivision collection.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the only console I actually collect now.
I got distracted from my console collection when I got my first arcade game, which really wasn't an arcade. I got a dartboard for $40 that was working. So. And now the Poor old video games are suffering.
Yeah. You got the bug. You got bit.
I did.
Oh, it happens to the best of us. Yeah, you're married with kids, right?
I am. I've been married 18 years, got 4 kids.
So does she support your hobby and all that?
Both of us worked at arcades back in the day. She worked at Tilt, and I worked at Atari Adventure in St. Louis when they were open.
Nice.
They were the first Atari Adventure was in St. Louis. Was there for the grand opening, all that kind of fun stuff. Set everything up. I did programming for the Atari home computer side. I had taught 6502 assembly.
What?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Still remember all of it all? All the op codes?
Excuse me?
You still remember all the op codes and everything?
Not off the top of my head, but I can read down a sheet and tell you where the fuck everything's going and doing.
Nice.
It's been a while. That was when I was in high school. That would be the 80s, so it's been a minute ago.
Yeah, everybody's making big money off all that these days. You know, making FPGA and
they really have, and I've been looking at that, even
hacking the ROMs and shit.
Which is cool. I like the online ones, but they're only set up to be certain machine codes or actual whatever processor they're using to do it because they're limited to the old games.
Yeah.
I'd still like to find a Street Fighter tournament or new challengers where they had the 4 cabinets linked together.
Yeah, the only one that would have experience with that would be the people at Galloping Ghost. They're huge. Yeah. Those fighting games.
Well, they had my wife remembers at Tilt they had a 8-person or a 4-cabinet linked system that they had at Tilt when she was there. So that's the main reason I want to find one.
Yeah, was that a custom hack or was that official?
No, it was official. That was at Tilt in St. Louis when they had that. So it was actually at an arcade.
What happened, Brad?
I had all 4 things lined up in a row, and I went to go into a bun, and my joystick got all fucking crunchy, and I died on the bun and didn't drop all 4 of them.
I like it. I'm taking a break from the. I like this. This is fun doing the game show. I like chat too. I am not paying attention in chat, but it's not really going now.
This joystick sucks
because we're all 3 in this damn broadcast. So who is XED?
That's my friend from up here.
Okay.
Oh god, this joystick's terrible. Oh my god, what a waste.
I gotta get like an arcade background here.
Get you a nice arcade or a multi-cade, you'll be set.
Yeah.
Those are blasphemy.
I know, brother. I just had to work on one.
I've had them before. I build them and sell them sometimes even.
Yeah, it's profitable, but
I just
my
don't have
entrance.
I don't have the space to keep one though. That's my problem. I got so many regular arcade games.
Well, you're the opposite of everybody else in the world.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of space. I just don't have any space anymore.
All right, I gotta see my resolution of my monitor here.
God, this joystick just.
So yeah, I really suck at this game. You guys are at like 10K, and I made like 45. So yeah,
I only got 20K. I'm not doing too well either. I'm distracted, so it's all good.
That first kill I had 4 guys lined up. I think that's like $8,000 if I got all 4 of them.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, like 800, 2,400? You know, it goes in some increments.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right, Space Invader. What's the resolution of this? It should be good.
But the joystick just crapped out on me when I was trying to move, and I couldn't pepper them onto the bun or whatever the hell I was walking on.
I'm gonna call that guy on the barn find tomorrow. Are you still interested in any parts out of that Gorf cabinet leak?
So, I don't know if I told you, but
yeah, you got some Christmas gifts, right?
Yeah, dude, there was a Secret Santa on Clav.
Yeah.
And my Secret Santa motherfucker sent me the whole entire power brick all the full wiring for the entire cabinet. I thought I was never going to get that. You know, like I was looking to buy one.
Sure.
So that was real lucky. That was probably the best Christmas gift I got this year. You know.
Right.
Let's see. I think I have all the parts. The only thing I don't know yet is if my game works. I have 3 complete board sets, which I've purchased all untested. So I'm hoping to make like one good set of all 3 of them, but I haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, I'm going to call him tomorrow. It's on my list of ones that I wanted, so I'll pick it up anyway. If not, I'll part it out because the cabinet was shot.
Yeah, I'll buy the board set off you. We'll see. I'm not sure if I need it yet. I don't want 4 board sets.
I got plenty of storage. I got great big tubs. I just mark stuff and put them in and stack them somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to try to trade my CD jukebox for that guy's PlayStation Play Choice.
Play Choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Actually, in your case, you have a CD jukebox. I have what do you call it? A record 45, vinyl.
Yeah, I've got a rock old.
I kind of like my jukebox.
I do, but I don't like the CD. I like the 45s. I mean, I'm an old record dude, so the CDs are kind of cool. And when I got the CD, the first thing I did was plug Bluetooth in it and said screw it, because I didn't feel like dealing with the CDs.
And I'm kind of intimate with mine because I actually fixed the amp and made it. I bought it non-working, so I fixed it. So it's like you get attached to it,
Yeah, I was lucky enough. I picked up a Rockola jukebox for $25, not working. And then a guy had another one that said it had a bad amp. So I bought the one that wasn't working. It had a good amp, swapped the amp, and everything was great. So I'm like $75 into it. So I don't mind getting rid of that for another game that's worth more than that.
Yeah. So what I figured, mine had a bad amp too. So what the solution for my bad amp was, I'm not sure it's the same for everybody, but I just replaced all the, the filter capacitors and what do you call them, the transistors or whatever. I replaced those too, and right on, loud as hell.
Yeah, mine's going to be. I've got to take out the whole assembly because all the grease is all gummed up and crap. I can put a heat gun to it and get the arm to work and stuff. It'll play the record and everything. I got a bad ground on the amp somewhere, and then it won't pick it up and put the record back. But it's probably just not hitting a relay switch to kick the relay off.
Yeah, the problem with me with jukeboxes, it's more mechanical. I don't have those skills. I'm more of an electronical kind of a guy.
I'm a little bit of both. I'm getting more into the electronical side as more I get into jukeboxes and schematics and old crap and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And I'm blessed. I've got an old school electronics store here in St. Louis. Well, Gateway Electronics has been around forever, and those guys are very knowledgeable and very helpful.
Oh my god! So you're on. What are you playing there? Time Pilot?
Yeah, I like Time Pilot. I'd like to find a Time Pilot. I like all the games that nobody else likes.
No, that's not true. You like a lot of the classic games, and I love classic games.
I mean, I even like Popeye, and nobody likes Popeye.
I like Popeye. That's why I paid $600 for a fucking Popeye.
I mean, that's why I talk to you, because you like all the shit I like. Maybe everybody else
like Kangaroo then too.
I have a Kangaroo.
I never got into Kangaroo, but I mean, it's a cool looking game, but I just never played it when I was a kid.
People don't give the Kangaroo has a really bad rep. There's a whole story about it, in Atari, and they fucked over all the engineers because they third-partied itself out, which is true. If I was working at Atari and they did that, I would be pissed too. So I do not blame the guys, but that's not to take
the game's fault
away from the game.
Right.
Because the game, if you gave it a freaking chance, it's kind of challenging.
I don't like the timing on it.
But yeah, the timing's not good. But again, that's part of the quirk, part of the charm of it,
Yeah.
Jeez.
And to tell you the truth, I'm still not good at it. It's like every time I get to the stage where you gotta punch all the monkeys out from under the cage, I still have a really hard time passing that. So. And I picked mine up for cheap. I don't know. I paid like $200 for it. I don't even remember.
Right.
So it
Well,
works
if you put them up
perfectly.
cheap,
There's
that's
nothing
not a
wrong with
problem.
it.
Yeah, for
Only thing wrong
$200, I
with
would.
the bottom kind of is a little bit not all there. So it's minor.
Just wasting peppers
Can't get that
everywhere.
Come on, people.
I need to concentrate. This sucks.
Like I said, Burger Time's a hard one to chat and look away from. You know what? That's interesting. What game, arcade game, is like really relaxing where you don't really have to look or concentrate much? I can't think of many.
Just like this masher and bashers, I guess. I mean, if you're just button mashing, running around.
Yeah.
I'd say Miss Pac-Mans and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you could kind of put yourself in a place where I guess you don't get killed, but that's not true.
Well, during the holidays, I was playing it because I brought my Pac-Man Mini home and put it in my living room for my little guy to play. And it's got a 96-1.
Yeah.
And we were playing a lot of Miss Pac-Man, and my kid was just yapping at me the whole time, and I was actually putting up some pretty decent scores. So.
Yeah, I played at a hotel, I think it was a Miss Pac-Man, and there was a place that I got in some corner, and I just kind of sat there, and the monsters would not get me ever. So I don't know if that's a certain Miss Pac-Man ROM chipset, or if that's in all of them, but I couldn't believe it. I actually took a video of it. But I don't know the history of it much to
I do prefer like the speed chips and stuff myself too.
Oh, I can't play with those speed chip. The slow stuff is so annoying. You're like, I can't do this. It's like way too slow. It's like, not to use the word retarded slow, but I'm gonna use it.
Play your level, right?
Yeah, I just can't handle it. I'm done with Burger Time. I could get 70,000 in Burger Time, but I just can't focus right now. So 15K.
IOware.
Let me see if I have Time Pilot. Oh, speaking of Time Pilot, you said you were looking for one. Todd Tucky just sold 4 working boards on Claw for $60 each. That was a good deal.
Damn, that's not bad at all.
So, not including shipping, but still, they usually sell for 100 plus. Yeah, I do have Time Pilot. Are you playing 84 or the normal one?
I just played the normal one. I'm not a big fan of them other than the sequel.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, to each his own.
Yep. Time Pilot is.
I got like 74,000. You can just keep going. It's like just kind of spinning around and around and just keep doing loops. And
so where's Gak? Doesn't he usually do these with us, Brad?
Gak he was streaming live on Facebook on the Con Club Facebook group, but he said he was going to maybe come on here, but
I'm saying, does he not join us?
Oh yeah, he usually does, but we didn't talk about it. I just decided I wanted to play tonight. And
yeah, I was.
I mean, because like I don't look at Slack all the time. I keep all the notifications off because that channel goes crazy sometimes.
Yeah. No, we didn't plan on doing anything. I just decided I wanted to play some games tonight.
Oh, I saw the activity in Arcade Hangout. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Arcade Hangout? I saw a D-Hack. Like,
yeah, I was on YouTube.
It looked like D-Hack was just chatting to himself. I'm like, who the hell is he talking to? So then I figured it out. I looked at it at the Slack channel. I'm like, ah.
Well, I saw the subscription for the Hangouts pop up or live, and I'm like, what the hell? Is it Tuesday? What the hell am I? Oh, it's not Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. YouTube notification got sent out, too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I just was telling what was subscribed, and I'm like, what the hell? All right.
Oh, my God. 5,000. That was a shitty first game. Hey, Brad, we're on Time Pilot now.
Don't matter.
I don't play Time Pilot.
What?
I don't have that on. I don't have the MAME files on.
Oh,
I'd have to go find them.
Go to EMU Paradise. They have all that shit.
No, I have them all.
Oh.
I just don't want to go find them. It takes me forever.
Yeah,
You just rebuilt your machine, right?
Well, I have them all on a NAS drive, but there's like fucking 8,000 ROM files in one folder.
And they have their 8.3 file names. It's always a pain in the ass to find what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tweaked my own ROM folder to just do the classics. I got sick of having 8,000, like 50 versions of one game and stuff, you know?
Yeah, one day I'll do that when I find some time, but
It's a lot. Well, I can zip mine up in a computer.
sure. I mean, I was gonna grab one of the Raspberry Pi pre-made ones, which people have done, but I just haven't got around to it.
Yeah,
I don't normally play MAME. I just stuck it on here for the tournaments we were doing.
For anything broadcasting, I'm upstairs. I do MAME for everything, but I don't have any arcade games upstairs. So I'm not dragging them up here.
Well, it's easier to screen share your screen because I can show my screen perfectly here rather than my arcade game. So
I gotta install that OBS software. Forgot about that.
OBS is pretty cool. I used to use that when I did some live streaming with when I did some Vapor stuff. I had a Vapor TV. It was all right software. It's pretty stable.
It's free,
it's
right?
For free, right?
Let me install this. Let's see what happens here. I'll probably crash my system.
OBS takes a little bit of a learning curve to get used to, though. It's not like XSplit or any of those other ones where it's a dummy version. I mean, you're not stupid, but it is a little bit cumbersome.
I actually thought it was easier to use.
I'll let you know in a sec when I configure it. So, let's see.
So I tried them all, but when I first started doing this, and this one just made way more sense than like XSplit or Minicam or any of those ones.
Yeah.
Do I want to install the Real Source plugin? I don't think I have a Real Source camera.
No,
Real Sense. Okay. Add your screens that display web pages. Sure. OBS.
What you will need to do, though, Gleek, is after you've got it installed, you'll have to install the virtual camera.
What's that?
That's what allows you to use the OBS screen in
Hangouts.
as a camera in Hangouts or in whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Still see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna invite one of my friends into this. What the hell? Oh, is it really 2 in the morning? Holy shit!
Not here.
Not here.
I was about to text my friend. I'm like, no.
Not now.
All right. Yeah, that's why I like IRC, because like someone's up and you don't disturb them if they're chatting. I love it. You can hang out 24/7 in IRC. We're always there.
Yeah, no, I know. But
not that you don't have things to do, right?
Yeah, I'm actually not on my computer much anymore. It's in the basement, so I'm usually upstairs doing stuff.
Got it. Yeah, so far it's the main 3 are myself, D-Hacked, and Necros, who's Brian Fober. So
right, I like how Ian Yuri's on there, but I don't think he's ever chatted.
Dude, he's been on my IRC for like over a year, and he never says anything.
Yeah, I think he's just logged into it, probably on Linux or something.
I think it's like FBI or something. He's logging everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, our boring conversations, yeah. We have more just titty shots than we do anything else.
No, but I just find it very unusual.
He probably has some sort of logging on it that's tracking what we're saying. And if something interesting comes up, it'll automatically alert him.
Well, yeah, you know what?
Well, he'll never get alerted.
I triggered his name all the time, Brad, and you'd think he would respond.
Well, I'm not saying his name necessarily, but just stuff we're talking about. Ian's a very smart dude.
Got it. Yeah, he is pretty good. He has a lot of cabaret collection, right?
That's all he collects.
Wow.
He's out in your area in Portland, right?
He's in Portland, yeah. I've bought and sold games to Ian.
Well, cabaret and chat, maybe that'll perk his ears up.
Cabaret cheap.
I'll start saying cabaret all the time.
Well, he's on
cabaret wine.
He's on the.
All right, I got OBS running. I'm not sure what. You said this is easy. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. It has my mixer has top audio and mix audio going, and sources
you don't have
as
to worry
screen
about that.
capture.
Just keep your audio going on in Hangouts. Don't worry about that. Just use it for video.
All right, so desktop audio. Let me get rid of this then. Okay.
It's really easy. I can explain to you in like two minutes here.
Well, explain to me right now because I don't know how to add to my video, like sources or scenes.
See the bottom left where it says scenes?
Yeah.
So those are different screens that you want to make up.
Okay,
So
do I gotta hit pause for add?
So in other words, right now you see this screen here I have is called Game Feed for Hangouts Vertical. Then I made another one called Game Screen for Hangouts Horizontal. And I have this one, just arcade hangout scene.
Okay.
And here's an arcade icon scoreboard one, so I can switch between all these, right?
Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, how do I add them? That's my question.
So the next one
You can,
beside
like,
it, the sources.
Yeah, it'll actually allow you to pull the window from the application.
Oh, I
and
see
edit
it now. Video, scene, media. Well, hold on. How do you do a?
So your camera is
Is it
your
display,
camera.
how do you do your desktop? Is it display capture?
So under sources, if you want to do your camera, it's a video capture device.
Oh.
If you want to do MAME, do window capture, and it'll automatically pick up the MAME window.
Okay, so video capture, I will do webcam, and I will do okay. Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's badass.
You can do some really creative stuff with it.
All right, so I added my webcam. This shows my dirty room. That's cool. Game capture. Let's get rid of that.
You can adjust the size of it up above. You can grab the corners and.
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Let me give 1 sec. You said the MAME is a window capture?
Yeah.
I think you can either do a window
Oh,
or a full app.
so cool.
Well, if you do like your computer screen, it'll grab everything on the screen. But if you just do a window capture, you can pick that particular piece of software.
All right, so let's see here. Hold on.
The cool thing is, Gleek, if you move your main window around, if it's not maximized, you can actually move it around and it doesn't change at all inside OBS because it's tracking just.
Yeah, you're right. I just moved it. So how do I share it? To Hangout now.
Right. So this is where you need to go to Google and just search OBS virtual camera, and you'll find there's a download, and you just run the download, and it'll install it, and I'll explain it from there.
Okay, hold on. Virtual camera.
So it's
112,000.
It's cool.
So hit the red download. Yep.
Oh, you have to install it. Okay.
It installs inside OBS.
Do I have to close OBS first?
You might. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll close it. It's no big deal. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, I'm drinking an 18% beer too, so it's kind of heavy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't have much choice, so it was a Dogfish 120 IPA or something like that. It was 18%. I'm like, damn, this is like drinking a freaking whiskey.
Yeah.
Close to it. It was at 36 proof. So, let's see. Virtual cam installer. Oh, you got an E-Pen too? You'd be friends with 34K.
Oh yeah. I've been doing this for about 4.5 years.
You haven't been on our broadcast, have you?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think.
I sit and watch you guys all get drunk all the time. That's about it. Excluding a couple people, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I knew that going into it.
Well, there's no peer pressure involved. It's like, they're thousands of miles away. All of them.
Yeah.
Well, and it's my show, so.
Right.
Well, I share it, but I started it.
He was the originator and the founder and the father.
Yeah. Did you install that, Gleek?
Yeah, it's installing right now. Hold on. I'm accepting the agreement.
I'm waiting for you to catch up to my score. I'm going to get some water.
Now I got 12,000. I stopped it. I mean, I'm actually was going to tell it when I could focus, but like now it just sucks. So, Brad, are you there?
Yep.
So how do you like all this new controversy around all these high scorers? Like it's just going everywhere on Cloud.
What controversy?
Well, number one, Billy Mitchell was probably bullshit because I believe he's legit, but people are they have a scam thread about him. But I'm pretty sure that was just what do you call bullshit. But one thread I am involved in that I 100% believe is a scam and controversy is Battlezone. The top 9 records for Battlezone on Twin Galaxies are all fucking bullshit.
Could be.
They are. It's been proven.
There's two whole worlds. There's all these old Twin Galaxies people that still follow Twin Galaxies.
Well, here's the thing. There's a glitch in it that you get millions of points immediately, right, for doing something.
Right.
And that's fine because that could be a legitimate high score. But you got these assholes from 1983 that are saying, "Oh, I played 23 hours and I got this high score."
Right.
And actually, there's no way. And then Mark Spaeth even said that he even, disassembled some of the assembly code, that there's no way humanly possible you can get a score less than 1,000 because in the code it adds first 3 zeros automatically. So some of the Twin Galaxies high scores, people have like a 500 in the score, and that's impossible. It's just not possible with the code,
Right.
So I just find it humorous that like 30 years later that people are now debunking all these high scores.
Well, yeah.
Including that drag guy, that Tom guy, whatever.
There's also the
Bassadell or whatever.
There's the world record holder in the Atari 2600 drag race too. He's been challenged.
Oh yeah, they had him on the Ben X show trying to reduplicate what he did to get his score and stuff.
They went through the whole thing, and he even invited the guy on the show, and they did not disprove it yet, though.
No, they haven't.
I'm still waiting on that.
But they're not even close to the guy's record, though.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yep. That is correct. All right, I think I installed it. Let me load it up, because I'm not sure what happened. It just went away without even telling me it installed. So I'm like, oh, I guess it's done then. All right. OBS Studio, 64-bit.
Yeah, this has got to be hell on that little iCade controller.
Yeah. Well,
the buttons aren't the greatest.
I don't even have one of those. I don't even have one of those controllers.
I was lucky enough to pick up 2 Street Fighter 15th anniversary fighter sticks in the last year. They're really nice.
All right, Brett, I got the plugin installed, but I don't see it as a source.
Okay, so go up to Tools.
Tools, okay. Virtual Cam.
So select that.
Oh, what do I hit on there?
You want to hit the auto start checkbox.
Okay, enable.
And then start at the bottom.
Well, it says crop, enable, disabled, and it says webcam, web capture.
Okay, but above that says auto start, right?
Yeah, I got that.
And then just hit the start button at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And then just hit the X to close the window.
Yeah.
So basically, once that's going, you never have to worry about it ever again.
Got it. Now.
So now go to Hangouts and just change your camera.
Hangouts. Oh, I see. It's a virtual camera now. Where's that at?
And that should show whatever is on the scene that you have selected inside OBS.
Settings. No. So I'm in Hangouts. The only thing I get is my Logitech device still.
Okay, you might have to close it down and just relaunch it.
All right. So I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm just using the webcam off my laptop, so I don't have to worry about even looking at the screen. I don't even have a webcam anymore. God.
It kind of became a requirement to do the show. So.
Oh yeah. I've got one somewhere when I used to do the show in a box, probably somewhere downstairs.
This joystick was terrible. I probably would be better off playing just with my keyboard.
Well, that Burger Time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's harder on an 8-way joystick.
Yep. And it gets locked into a certain position, and you just can't seem to get it out either.
Right, if you're stuck on the top or getting off a ladder or something,
yeah,
and somebody's coming up to you, you can't even turn around and pepper them quick enough. You're still like got one leg on the ladder.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to work on a multi-cade that was an old, virtual fighter. And whoever drilled the holes for the 6 buttons didn't take into account that the virtual fighter has their joysticks mounted at an angle.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so the buttons and everything are off and whacked out. The joystick doesn't go up and down because the buttons are kind of left to right, horizontally, but the joystick's kind of like cantered at like, I don't know, 10 or 15 degree angle or something.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of stand to the side and play the stupid game. It's weird.
I mean, I've seen ones where people have just drilled their holes for their buttons, not realizing there's a bezel around the buttons too.
Right.
And then their buttons don't sit side by side.
Too close to each other.
Yeah, so they've just
overlapping.
They just take like a hack file and they hack off the bezel around the button.
Yeah, they just trim off the edge of it up.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine make me a control panel for this King of Dragons because when I got it, it looks like it doesn't have the multiple coin slots for the King of Dragons since it was 3-player, but it's a curved top Data East cabinet. Right. And it had all the artwork and it had 3 buttons on it and everything on the nice control panel. So I was like, oh, I can't get rid of this. So I had a buddy of mine make me a new control panel for it and put in 6 buttons and all that kind of fun crap. So I keep the original. Try to keep it alive. Even though it doesn't belong in a Data East cabinet, but that's all right. Like to find a big blue for it, but that's going to be impossible. Impossible because of money.
Yeah, I picked up a big blue. I'm not really into 90s games much at all. I'm 70s and 80s.
Right.
But I'm open.
Well, I am because my wife's 10 years younger than I am, so I'm into the 90s, 70s, right. 70s, 80s, and 90s.
But I'm trying to open up an arcade up here, so I've been collecting them. And
I just had a guy. I worked at a cigar bar and worked on a Hard Body Valley pinball and that Virtual Fighter multicade. And they're like, we're thinking about opening up an arcade. You think you can find us 40 or 50 machines? I'm like, yeah, no problem. What's your budget? You know, I can find you whatever with whatever budget.
Yep.
You know, it's depending on how much money. And I told them, if you want a good game, it's going to cost you $800 to $1,500 for a game. And they're like, that's no problem. I'm like, well, sweet. Let's do this damn thing.
And then they start wanting Star Wars and 720s and Marble Madnesses and
no, not really. I mean, I think they're going to be focusing a lot more to the 90s crowd.
Right.
Because we have 2 community colleges that were within like 5 minutes from where I live, north or south of us. So I think they're going to market more towards them.
Yeah, but still, they'll want Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and those are $2,500 games now too.
I can get Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles around here for like 15 to 17.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there's a guy here that lives up the street's got a Simpsons and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for 15.
I picked up.
He's the kind of guy.
I picked up a fully working Simpsons like 3 months ago for $300.
Yeah, that's nice. I like The Simpsons. It's a fun, good button masher.
Yeah,
It's good for barcades and stuff because you've got, more people being able to play the game versus one person just playing and everybody else just watching them.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I got it, because I'm planning on opening, a place up. So definitely not games that are my. I mean, I've played them, but they're not games that I, particularly remember or fond of or anything. So more just a business move.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, and they're a good investment too. Hell, for $300, you've got a nice and
any
nice
game
return there and get rid of it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what game it is. If there's money to be made, I will buy it.
Right. And like I said, most of my games I've gotten for under $250 was my most expensive. The next one down from there was $150, and then all the rest were $75 or free.
Right, but you live in an area of the U.S. that's not an expensive area to live.
No, not really.
Like, I live in Vancouver, and you can't find a house here for under $1.6 million.
No, that's true. That's true.
So everything, every other expense goes along with that. So
yeah, but it's beautiful up there, man.
Sure, if you can afford to live there, that's the problem.
I was back up there like in 90, 91, something like that. I used to work for a software company that made DVD backup software. 321 Studios made DVD X Copy. And all those
I remember that. Yeah.
And they were out of St. Louis, and I worked for them for years until we got shut down by the government. And then when the government was shutting us down, they flew me to Vancouver to the data center up there where we set up all our FTP and all our e-commerce to sell it after they shut us down in the States. Nice. I spent 2 weeks up there. It was awesome, man. It was the most fun I've had in the city in a long time.
Yeah, it's a much different city than it was then, though.
Is it? Really?
Oh, it's completely different.
Gone downhill?
Oh, in my opinion, yes, but
okay.
To others, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, you basically have to be rich.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Or you got in early. That was.
Do you guys see like my dual thing going on?
Yes, we do.
Oh, dude, LBS is so cool. What happened? I had technical difficulties, as I was saying. So I am a tab whore. I had like 30, 40 tabs up, right, in my browser. So when I close my browser, all my fucking tabs are gone. So I went through like a major 5-minute depression because I didn't save any of them.
You'll get them back. Those titties will still be there.
I know. All my freaking porn channels are gone. Oh, actually, it was all the Amazon stuff I had that, I have saved that I was going to buy later. I should have put on my wish list.
Well, that's a good thing. Now you're not wasting all that damn money.
No,
I just saved a bunch of money, man. What are you talking about? I'm like Geico.
Yeah, so I lost my browser tabs. I do save my tab. You can save your tab sessions. But the last time I did that was in June 2017. So I loaded that back up, but then I had to clear like 50 tabs because like, what the fuck I saved all this shit for? That was my story.
Yeah, you are like a tab hoarder.
Yes. Yeah, I love my tabs. All right, so let me see how I'm sharing here now. This is cool. I like this. You know what was weird with the virtual cam, though? My Logitech cam wouldn't load. It said it's not available or something.
Well, because you're not allowed to have two cameras open at once on any machine, right?
Well, you know what? There's something else wrong.
You always make sure you're completely out of whatever it is that you're doing.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah.
So here's another thing I noticed. My screen is backwards. Like, how do I fix that?
Oh, inside OBS, you can just you do it in OBS, or you can do it in Hangouts.
No, I'll do it in OBS. How do I? Okay,
you can just right-click on any of your things and just say flip.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait, shit. Let's see, transform, flip 80 degrees.
So you want to flip horizontal?
Yeah, I did that. It didn't work. The names are the text is still backwards. What the fuck?
That's what I do.
God damn it! Let's see here. Oh, that's weird. So I know what it is. So in OBS it's backwards, but on the broadcast it's fine.
Yeah, so you can. I said you can do it in Hangouts as well. So Hangouts,
yeah,
you have to open up the Hangout toolbox, and you can do it in there.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, this is a little getting used to, but it's really
in the
cool.
lower thirds area. You can flip your camera.
Yeah, like it. I'm getting used to it. I'm cool, except I'm not on cam. I need to move my camera over or something. You just guys get to see my mess.
Yeah.
I'm not cleaning up for anybody. There we go.
You just have to have a black sheet behind you, like I do.
I know. I could do that. I might have to if work ever decides that they want to do a conference where they actually want to see you. You know, for the people who work from home.
Right. So your screens are backwards to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you probably did not have to flip them inside.
Oh, it's weird. Okay, let me flip them back to that. That's really fucking weird.
Inside OBS, you probably didn't have to.
No, that's fine. Oh, just do order, transform horizontal.
There you go.
And this one, order or transform. Yeah, this is actually used in, I assume, like you were saying, Brad.
Yeah, and if you go to the scenes, you can add scenes like, oh, I'm away from the keyboard. You can actually put your mic on mute, and then you can put a different screen up. It says I'm away, and then you just flick back to the other one. And
oh, nice. Oh, yeah. You just add to the source.
I have one layout for horizontal games and one layout for vertical games. Like this is one for horizontal. If I had a horizontal game going, and then this one's for vertical games.
Yeah, Jeff, you still on?
Oh no! It looks like
did he leave us?
No, he looks like he's dropped. He was just on when you came on.
Okay. Huh. So, do you use OBS for like when you normally do our chat?
I have sometimes. I don't always. Sometimes it's I don't.
Burger time, and you have not got any high scores yet. What the hell?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I've turned it off and restarted it a few times.
Oh. I can't believe it's 3 in the morning. I got nothing to do.
I
got
unplugged my joystick because I think I was doing worse with my joystick than I was with the keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard's not bad. I don't know why people complain about it so much.
Well, it's better for this game because an 8-way joystick it gets you all hung up on the ladders and then you can't get out of it.
Oh, I'm gonna play that Mega Attack, the game that he's trying to get. I never played it actually, so I have it in my name. I'm gonna play it and see if
he's back.
How shitty it is.
Yeah, back.
Jeff,
when I thought I plugged in my laptop, I guess I didn't turn on the outlet strip.
Hey Jeff, guess what game I'm playing?
Oh, you're playing my game. Get off my game.
Mega Attack, motherfucker. Oh shit! Why is it so small? What the hell happened?
That's what she said.
Oh, it's still kind of weird.
I don't even know if I got that one in my coin ops or not. Shut up, Mario Brothers. There. Yeah, let me know how that plays.
So, yeah, so OBS works really well for me. It's doing exactly what Brad said it was going to do. So.
Yeah, I haven't used OBS in probably 4 years, so it's been a while. So hopefully they got a lot of things cleaned up in it. Which
yeah, the whole virtual cam thing is what really sells it. You know.
Yep. You can use it just about anywhere with any software. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool,
it adds like a new driver to your system once you kind of like choose that takes over your camera. Except I'm not really centered on it, which is weird. It's probably just my cam position. I don't give a shit. And game, see if how stupid it is. Well, it's from 1980, man.
Well, I know. Yeah, it's got to be stupid. What else came out in the 80s that was really stupid?
Oh, no, I like it already. This is really cool.
The first one kind of looks like Phoenix, but then it's got that split 3-shot thing.
Well, here's what's so cool about it right now. It's not like any other game I played. It's not a copy. I mean, it's kind of like Galaxian and Galaga, but it's way different.
It's way different, yeah. And then with like the asteroids coming at you like in a 3D pattern look kind of cool.
Yeah, they're like going diagonal and stuff. There's bombs being dropped everywhere. I don't really even know what's going on. I'm just shooting things. To the flyer, it says like it's 2 games in 1. So now I'm shooting at. It looks like a vector kind of circles.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They look like kind of asteroids coming at you in 3D.
They said they grow
as they get closer, or just as more time they're on the screen. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not gonna shoot at some of them, or just on purpose. Oh shit! But there's too many now. Oh, you let them grow too big, they suck you up.
Wow. I like that game.
All right, so I guess you can't let them grow. Because they swallow you. Well, here's the thing, man. That cabinet is way cool. You saw pictures when I posted it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Once you named it, I was already on it looking. And all I have to do is turn the bezel upside down to make it right. I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, I know. The funny. So I'm like, that's not the original bezel. And then I look closer after searching for other ones. I'm like, wait a second, that is the bezel, but they got it upside down.
Yeah, the space is on the bottom and the clouds are up on the top.
Yeah, that planet's supposed to be on the left upper side, not the right lower. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know what happened to his wife, or that's not disclosed? Right?
I didn't really get into that. I usually try to stay out of personal things until I become friends with them, and I'll send her flowers or something. But no. Another one that just contacted me out of the blue.
Yeah, this game is interesting. I mean, it reminds me of Gorf because there's like different levels and stuff going on here. The only thing I don't like about it is your guy shooting at the bottom is like Space Invaders. You can only move it left and right, you know?
Right.
It almost looks like Astro Blaster a little bit.
Yeah, next to see. So actually, this game was a precursor to a game by Centuri called Challenger. We figured out too. Well, it says on the main page or the cloud page.
Well, yeah.
Last time Gak and I were playing, we found a few cool games that we kind of liked. One was called Cavalon.
Never heard.
Yeah.
Another one was called I think it's Charlie Ninja.
Yep.
Huh.
That's
what Gak owns these, or you guys are just
no, we were just playing them on
name.
Yeah.
Charlie Ninja is kind of funny. It's got those real weird anime type characters, kind of almost like that Ninja Baseball.
Yeah, but they're all Western. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I would like to find what was that Moo Cow, Moo Mesa cows or something.
Yeah.
I thought that
I'm noticing cool about this game. It's really easy. I mean, well, I'm dying, but it's pretty easy. It's just like you move and you just shoot things, and that's pretty much it, you know. So it's not like a real
respect for the 80s
fun game, sort of say. But yeah, I keep on dying. How they programmed it, it's like the upper and lower and the fonts are like way different than what you're used to, you know.
And high scores, yeah.
Yeah, this high score thing is weird too. Oh, look at it even animates it. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd like to find a track.
Got the castle. What game is that, Brad?
Huh? This is Cavalon.
What is that with the castle?
This is Cavalon.
It looks like Tutankhamun.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that.
Dude, yes, it is. It's the exact same damn thing as Gammon. They just changed the sprites.
It's not like Tutankhamun. I have a Tutankhamun.
Back me up, Jeff. Jeff, back me up.
I haven't even looked at it yet. Hold on, I'm trying to find it on my system.
Look at this damn screen.
I have a Tutankhamun. It's not the same, dude.
I know it's not the same, but the presentation is the same. The sprites are different.
Yeah, but the gameplay is completely different.
I have Camelot. I'm going to play it right now. I have Camelot. Oh, shit. It says, this selected machine is missing one of more required ROM or CHD images. What?
Okay.
F off. Hell, missing ROM. Well, I guess I got to download ROM. I don't have it. Well, let me try the Japan set. Nope, don't have that one yet. Okay. I have Camel Tree. That's different, right?
Yes, like Camel too. Different.
Yeah. Camelot. Okay, I got to download the ROM. I don't have it for that one. Some bitch. Hold on. Best site in the world, EMU Paradise. Where does everybody use for the ROMs? EMUparadise.me is like the easiest site to get any ROM you want in the whole world. For all consoles.
Usenet, buddy. Usenet.
Oh, God. Usenet.
I'm old school.
You're going back to the IRC days, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's how you get everything, dude. That's where everything starts from.
I just have the whole ROM set somewhere on my NAS drive. Yeah, that does look more like Tutankhamun.
Thank you.
But
Brad has obviously never played Tutankhamun.
Really? He's not that old.
Yeah, he's young.
Yep.
Brad, what image do I download? JPM or ACE? And there's a lot of ROM sets for it.
Mine's just called Cavalon.
Oh, wait, how do you spell it?
Cavelon.
I thought you said Camelot.
No,
Cavalon.
Cavalon.
All right, Cavalon. I don't know how I misheard you.
I know my Canadian doesn't sound right, but
Hey.
Oh, there's no Cavalon found on this main site. Cavalon.
Cavelon.
Oh, E. Okay. Well, those were the. Got it. Cavalon ROM. Loading. Oh, I hate the captcha though. That's what's so good about using that. You don't have to use these stupid captcha shit.
I do not use stupid capture shit. Whatever that is.
The Captiva, yeah.
Chocolate babka. What the hell's a babka? That's not even English. What is a babka? BABKA.
No idea.
I'm looking it up. IRC chat.
Sounds like an urban.
UD babka. I found it. A yummy, delicious treat made of bread. Almost like cinnamon roll, but much better.
Oh, baklava.
No, babka. Look at the IRC.
Okay. I'm not. I can't.
I was this an IRC?
Yeah.
I don't think I rejoined after I lost power to my laptop.
Yeah, you lost power?
Well, I went to plug it in. I plugged it into an outlet strip that I guess was not turned on.
Yeah, you're not in IRC. Yeah? Played Frogger. You know what's funny? We can hear your joystick and we can't even hear the game.
I turned the game down. Somebody was complaining because it was loud.
That was.
But I don't listen to him much anyway.
Yeah. Oh, for me. 188. B ROMs. I did have Camel. Guess I didn't need to download it all this time. I just didn't know how to spell it. Yeah.
Funny, the first time I played this Cavalon, I passed the first level first try, and Gak was like swearing at me. Now I can't get even close to past the first level.
Hey, did you see I missed a Pandora's Palace that fucking Todd Tucky posted for $125 on Clove?
Oh, really?
Some bastard got it way before I even knew about it.
I guess you don't like the one I bought for $75.
Well, yeah, that was private though. That wasn't public, unless it was on Facebook.
It was on Facebook.
Okay, well, wasn't privy to me. So
I also have the marquee and stuff too.
What?
I have the marquee for it as well.
Oh,
The original Pandora's Palace marquee.
Well, if you ever get like an extra, shit in one hand and wish in another, right? I don't know why my cam doesn't twist. I can't fucking twist it. This is bullshit. It's like I put my cam on top of my monitor, but it doesn't want to twist. I need some of that blue tacky sticky shit to do that twist. So it will not point towards me. This is really weird. First world problems, right?
Yep.
No. Let me try that.
Hey, who else is playing?
I am.
Oh, yeah? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna. Let's see, 5-1. Yeah, the intro's different. It's got like a castle. If the gameplay's different. The gameplay is different. It's like it's like 1/4 the speed of Tutankhamun. But it's the same exact maze layout. It's the same thing where you're getting things in little cubby holes, and then you got all your other sprite monsters that are everywhere, which are now knights. But this is a Tutankhamun clone, man.
Yeah, the other levels are a little bit different, though.
What's different?
Other levels?
Oh, okay. Well, I get there. Well, obviously, because like once you hack the code and you can obviously have like a maze editor or something like that, yeah.
Well, unless this came out before Tutankhamun.
No, I doubt it, dude. Tutankhamun is an original.
This is old.
Is it?
Let's see. I'm just loading up Tutankhamun
I
right
don't know
now.
what year it is, but it's old.
All right, well, we have to look. You have to look on the club thing and see what's going on with it.
I will do that right now. How about that?
Yeah, because I'm playing. So
Tutankhamun came out in '82.
and then Kevlon come out. Usually in the club thing, it says if it's a ripoff or something like that.
This came out in '83.
Ha
So yeah, so it's a ripoff of it. He stole
Not
the freaking
necessarily.
codes. He did. 100% ripoff of it, and with modifications, of course. Because you're building like a boat up there, you get the pieces. Whereas in Tutankhamun, you've got to grab keys to open doors. You know? I'm not dissing the game. Sometimes remixes are awesome, and one thing for certain is this is slower than Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun is really fast play.
Yeah, but it's like lock and chase is the same as Pac-Man.
Yeah. Oh wow, you can put more than 3 characters in your high score. That's kind of cool. You can actually put Gleek in there. I like that. Oh, but you can't move down. You actually got to go across. That's pretty lame. They could have figured out up and down, you know. Did I not end? No. Jetsoft. Wasn't Jetsoft like a... Didn't they make like Commodore 64 games? Jetsoft?
Yeah, maybe.
That company name sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
Fucking hackers. They hacked Tutankhamun. I gotta give them credit for that. This is pretty cool. The one thing that's missing is like the warps, though. I miss the warps. Oh,
damn
shit.
birds!
And it's kind of like when they're shooting arrows at you and you're kind of shooting at them. It's kind of like Wizard of War. You
you also have your other button too. I think it does like a smart bomb or something.
Alt.
Yeah.
Boom. Got rid of them all. Sweet. Now you're playing with power.
Nice.
Man, fucking people. So Gak introduced you to this, huh?
Well, we were just all playing one night, and I think he said that Harry Gloth plays it.
Yeah. Oh, I like this game. This is way better. I tell you what, I like this better than Tutankhamun though. They improved a lot of things that I hated.
How's the shooting mechanics?
The shooting, I like the shooting a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, the other one was kind of like Tutankhamun didn't you have like left and right buttons to actually shoot in different directions?
Really hard game to play. They made it really hard and difficult, you know.
It was an arcade. They wanted to make some money.
Yeah, that's probably what it was too.
Well, it's also hard to tell when you're playing on a keyboard because of the buttons and everything, the way they would do it in the arcade.
I died. What's this thing?
And beat that keyboard.
We should play some Toki. Jimbo's game. Except, you know, you can continue endlessly to the last part. The boss.
Funny, why am I not allowed to play Charlie Ninja now? It's saying I don't have the right.
Yeah. You know what it is, Brad? It's real simple. It's a different version of MAME. So what I do is I just download the ROM again, and it works.
But but I was already playing this one.
Different version of MAME because I got like 4 different versions of MAME. But usually that happens to me. It's a version mismatch.
Yeah, but I'm using all the same files. That's the funny part.
No, it's tough life, but it's a version thing.
Or maybe it's missing one of the biases or something.
It's a version thing.
The main
Doing a
version.
revision.
No, because I'm using the same files as it was before. So it can't
Okay,
be.
I don't know then.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff I was using before to play it. But sometimes you need certain files to be able to play other games.
I got some kind of weird sword.
Yeah.
I saw that before. What's that do?
I don't remember.
Huh. Jetsoft. Why do I know Jetsoft? It's really bugging me.
Oh. My external drive is frozen for some reason. That's fun. No, unfreeze yourself.
Come on, Google. Let's see. Wiki Jetsoft. Cavalon was out for the Commodore 64.
It was on the Commodore 64?
Commodore 64, yep.
Cool.
Now I gotta see. Soft guy. But I'm trying to figure out if they produced any other games.
God, why is my computer? My drive is freezing here.
Everything goes wrong when you're broadcasting live. Oh my God. So what's funny about track and field, we were on Arcade Hangout one day at Joel's house, right? When I was in San Diego.
Yuck!
Go!
What's up,
We were
dog?
live. And we were playing track and field, and we were mashing the buttons so loud that Joel couldn't even speak.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
That's one of the things I like about using MAME is that you can keep going down.
Well, no, with track and field, you button mash, you can't turn that down. That's human.
No, that's human. I used to love this game in the arcade.
Huh. So Jetsoft only put out Bongo and Cavalon. That's it. And the side company with Jetsoft was called Ocean.
Shoes.
Ocean was really popular with Commodore. So.
Like your screen is like flashing like crazy for some reason.
What? It shouldn't be.
Hey, Orange Whip.
What's up?
Gak?
What's up, guys? Who all's
What's
on
up, Gak?
Woohoo!
Who all's on here? I can't tell.
You're quiet.
Who all is
Hey,
on? Who all's on here with us?
Turn off unplug your refrigerator.
Yeah.
We're in IRC, Gak.
You what?
We're in IRC.
Are you? I'm just doing my cell phone in my garage right now.
So it's
why.
me, Gleek,
And D-Hacked.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. I just dumped 8,000 ROMs onto my fucking desktop.
Nice. Let's show us, man.
No.
Show us a picture.
That's easy access.
No. Fuck.
Hey, Gak, we're playing Cavalon. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, that's the one I was playing the other night.
It's a Tutankhamun hack.
Yeah, I introduced it to him.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
All right, so I should fire that one up or what?
We're just all over the place.
Play whatever you want.
All right.
Play whatever you want.
I was playing DK Jr. I was trying to hit 150,000 tonight.
Yeah, we see you. I see it.
All right.
What was the one you played before this, Brad, that you mentioned, Gak mentioned?
That who
What was
mentioned?
the other game? That Gak mentioned that I just played before this?
Oh, Astro Blaster?
No, it wasn't that.
Mr. Athlete.
Oh.
I said fuck it. I'm opening another beer. All right, so Gleek, Orange Whip. Who else is on with us?
Jeff, his name's D-Hacked.
Jeff,
Yeah, D-Hack
Hey, what's up?
in the chat.
how's it going?
What's up? Good.
Play Astro Blaster.
Oh, sorry. Blaster had voice. Okay.
You can go with your Astroglide.
Oh, I know this one. This is the one where your fuel is, and fine actually.
It gets freaking hard, man. That game.
All right, this is a lot harder than Mega Attack. That's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not easy.
oh.
I don't like it. Dude, the voice on this is the best. I wonder if they use the vote tracks.
First game? I thought somebody said that.
Oh, I wonder if they use the vote tracks chip. Oh, that's bullshit. You can't like button mash on this game because your temperature overheats.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's more a finesse game.
I want to fucking button mash the hell out of these things.
Oh, you can do hit your alt button, Gleek. You can slow stuff down.
Oh, check that out. Oh my god, they're so slow now.
But then it'll speed up again.
Yeah. Oh, my fuel is going down.
Temporarily.
Oh, I see. Whoa, 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 shit. There. That sucks. Cool. This thing's a Chetty Cathy.
Yeah, there's a lot of audio. And also, there's background music too, but you have to have a certain sample file for it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't hear it. Okay. Oh, man, I got to get this game. You know what's funny? Is this game was sold on Claw by someone in Michigan. He had the rare Aqua version, and I just ignored it. I'm like, that's dumb. But you know what though? He was charging like $800 for it. That's kind of pricey.
How much?
800. It was the aqua version, the aqua color.
Yeah, it's insane. That one, it does go for that around that nowadays. It seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's in nice shape, of course.
Yep. Oh, it was a nice shape. No doubt about that. But then, like, I kind trying to think, like, do I really want to spend $800 on this game?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I got 30 games. I'm not like, hurting to get more. And I kind of enjoy buying hobby games, I mean, not hobby games.
Yeah.
Project games.
Right, exactly.
So that was my story.
So is it like 3 in the morning over there, Gleek?
Yeah, I'm still going.
Yeah. You're some kind of vampire.
I am.
Orange Whip brings all the boys to the yard.
So Orange Whip, are you recording this, or is this just kind of like a?
We're streaming.
Are you? Okay, yeah. Cool.
Oh, are we recording this?
Oh yeah, it's been live for. Well, since I was doing it by myself.
Oh, I take everything back I said about Gak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gak, do not go back and watch it.
All right. Right.
We're just joking.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing the Con Club Facebook live feed or whatever, and Kowalski chimed in for a bit, and I brought up the DK3 remix again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see if he's gonna do that. And he's like, he definitely wants to do it, but he says he doesn't think for this year. It'll be a next year, 2019.
Well, because he has to do it all from scratch because it's not even made by Nintendo, right?
He said DK Jr. was the same way.
Yeah.
And he said there was like over 100 bugs that he had to fix.
What do you mean it's not made by Nintendo? Yes, it was. DK3?
He's got a DK3 remix, but we're another year out for that probably.
That's fine. I'm actually impressed that he can even do it.
Right. And I actually told him I have now. I think it has glitches, but I have a second DK3 board. I just haven't messed with it because I haven't needed to. but he's like wanting to buy it off me because I offered. I'm like, well, let me see if I can get it working, and I'm happy to lend it to him for as long as he needs, to develop if he needs it.
Hey, why do people charge so much money for marquees on eBay? I can't comprehend it. They think they're like collector's items and shit.
Just everything in general.
They get a marquee.
So Sega's Quartet, right? Sega Quartet.
Quartet, okay.
So they want $50 for the marquee. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So I offered him like $20. So he agreed on $25. I don't know if I want to pay $25 for a marquee for a game I don't even have.
Yeah. Why would you even offer money for it?
Because I like to buy things cheap.
Yeah.
Well, if you find me a wide body marquee for a Mario Brothers, let me know.
Yeah, that's not sold very often.
I found one for 150 or 200.
Yeah, there's another weird game because of stuff. I was searching for other Game Plan games. They have a Game Plan put out a game called Chinese Hero, which is really cool actually. And on eBay, they're selling a marquee for $150. I'm like, are you shitting me? $100 for a dumbass marquee?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So I offered him $20. Then he halved it. He said you can buy it for $50. That's crazy.
Yeah.
$50 for a stupid marquee. I don't even know. I'm not gonna spend $50 on that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Quartet though. $25. But then you gotta pay $12 shipping. So then that makes it not cheap.
Yep. Just think how much it is for me. Add like 40% on top of all your prices.
Oh, that's kind of horrible. Then I was looking for an owner's manual for something arcade related, and it's not on eBay. So one site sold it, but it was microfiche only. But I said, oh, fuck it, I'll pay for it. I'll see what the hell this microfiche is all about. Dude, this shit is so small you can't even see it. Fiches?
But you need to get a microfiche.
Yeah. $200+ on eBay for a microfiche reader.
I mean, you can go to certain libraries will have them, and then they'll have them like a few scanners, so they can scan the files out for you.
Oh, you can scan it and print it out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make friends with the library. I think $100 for a microfiche reader. I'm gonna only use one time. And the thing, it's not even about the $200. The thing is like half the size of an arcade game. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
So fuck that. Stop.
Phone in case I don't make it.
You guys are playing Mario Brothers?
Yeah, just I was talking about it. I thought I'd throw it up.
Mario Brothers, all right.
Woo!
The thing with Mario Brothers, I've always enjoyed that game with two people. It's an okay game to play solo, but
It's fun to play two-player.
Hmm?
A lot of games are always fun to play with two-player, but it's nice to have the option to have a one-player game.
Yeah.
Some games that are only two-player kind of suck to own them.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Garrick, are you playing a remix or is that the normal DK Junior?
I'm playing the normal DK Junior. And
Okay.
I
So
found-
Brad's playing Airwolf, right?
Yeah.
Dude, did you know I just bought that PCB?
No?
Yep. I haven't even booted it up yet to play it, but I got the PCB. Because I only liked it for the music. I thought the music was the coolest thing. So,
Music from the TV show.
you got it.
I probably have it. I probably have one of these PCBs somewhere. I've got enough PCBs.
Yeah, $50.
Got like 450 PCBs, so I probably have one somewhere.
That's pretty insane.
I got 100, Gak. I'm getting there.
Oh,
Inventorying them. I haven't inventoried them all.
The last buy that I did for $1,000 for the like 100 or no, it was like 130 boards was like the best buy I think I've ever had because it's got like Inferno and discs of Tron full board sets. It's got like so much shit in there. It's crazy.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Inferno, I just started like laughing, and it was so awesome.
You have it Inferno?
Yeah, PCB. I got them to the last PCB buy I did. I bought like 130 boards for $1,000, and it was in there. So it was Discotron and Robotron and all sorts of awesome.
Insane.
Yeah.
What is it Inferno? What does an Inferno board go for? Like $500, $1,000?
I would imagine it's going for at least that. Yeah, since you can't really find the game. How much does the game go for, Gak?
Like 5,000, I think.
Which game?
Wow.
Inferno.
Oh, a complete machine. That's at least $5,000.
Yeah, so I'd say the PCB is probably at least 1,000, 1,500, eh?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
shit. Did you try it? Does it work?
Oh, it's tagged, working along with a whole bunch of other boards.
You still have a gold mine. Man. I hope you got all this shit in your will.
It was awesome. It was actually on Vancouver Island. It cost me like $100 each way to drive, take the ferry, and I didn't even know what PCBs were there.
Wow.
And a friend of mine had already pulled a bunch of games out of the place. Like 2 weekends before, he pulled a Star Wars cabinet out, and he pulled a red tent out, and he sold me the red tent. And he pulled another box or two of all just JAMA PCBs, because that's what he's into, is more JAMA stuff. The rest because he didn't really want it. And I was like, and he told me about it, so I went and drove over there, and I was like, ooh, I didn't even look at them until I got home. There was so much stuff. It filled the entire back of my pickup truck with my canopy on from front to back, floor to ceiling. Like I couldn't shove any more in. I actually had to put some in my back seat.
Awesome, man. That's like a dream.
I have a box sitting right around me here on the floor that probably has 30 or so trackballs in it. And I have another box with like 20 new in-box joysticks.
So I got an interesting question. You come into a lot of stuff. How come you never sell anything?
Because I'm opening an arcade.
Of your store? Yeah, well, I was gonna. That's why I said.
Yeah. But I need parts.
Yeah. You don't need 30 fucking trackballs, though.
No. But they're all different trackballs. There's like a set of the red and blue ones for Marble Madness, and I have a Marble Madness there, so it's good to have a backup.
Nice. Oh. What about that Inferno?
Oh, I'm gonna probably make that into a cabinet. I just gotta try to find proper dimensions for it. That's slightly different.
You have the marquee?
No, but I can get Rich to print one of those up.
That's true.
But the cabinet is slightly different than all the other ones, so I gotta find someone who's got one. And then, but I've got so many other.
What's the one Kerry got? I forgot the game. Reactor.
Reactor, yeah, that was a good deal.
Reactor?
Yeah, she got a reactor for like less than $300. Those go.
Yeah, but is it the same cab as Inferno or no?
No, it's completely different.
Okay.
Inferno is similar to like a Robotron or a Moon Patrol.
Yeah, it's almost like a Joust cabinet.
Yeah. I do actually have an extra Joust cabinet, an empty one. I might just use that. Most people aren't going to know.
No.
Nope. Like the Canadian Galloping Ghost. That's how Doc started. All his I went there real early, and all Doc's games from Galloping Ghost were all hack jobs.
Well, they're all multi-caves. They're all like 2 or 3 things.
Yeah, but now that's not true. He's expanding, and he, like you saw in John's video, he's converting all the games back to original cabs and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
well,
cool.
That's because he was getting shit on all the time.
Hey, Jeff, what are you playing? Your screen is bright white. I don't even...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Seriously, your screen is bright white.
Hold on.
The thing with Galloping Ghost, though, is they got to watch out because they can only sustain that for so long.
Yeah. But they've been around for a while, too, so.
Yeah, but there's only so much...
And their niche... Galloping Ghost's niche is their Japanese games. A lot of little shmups and stuff,
But they also the whole one new game a week, and it's a super rare one.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
And he's expanding now for like the 4th time. It's going to be like at 10,000 square feet. And in Chicago, that's pretty hard to sustain.
Yeah. All the times I've been there, every time I paid for the whole day, there's only been like 5-10 people there in the whole place. It's not really crowded all the time.
Yeah.
Well, really must depend on the...
Yeah, some kind of ninja game, Jeff. It's super bright. It's really hard to make out.
And it's not even...
I don't know why it's so bright.
It's not even... He doesn't even have an alcohol license, I don't think, right?
They do not have alcohol, no.
Oh, so...
There's no bar. There's no alcohol. I think they sell pop and chips.
Yeah.
So they don't even have food.
He must have a lot of teenagers who go there or something.
Oh, I think they do, but they don't even sell food like pizza. You know how a lot of people laugh about pizza? They just sell pop and chips.
Oh.
You can turn off by itself.
I'm trying to get 150,000 and I got 135 right now.
Oh,
my friend. I love this song.
Oh, I can't play Charlie Ninja. I don't have a ROM that does.
It's already over, Gak?
Yeah, game's over.
I just started presenting you because I thought you were close.
Oh, no. I'll let you know if I get there again.
Yeah.
What is that song?
What song is it? Don't Be Afraid?
Aaron
Hall. My wife came in singing and enjoying music.
Tell me if you love Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's your shit.
As you can hear all that.
We just gotta be careful, otherwise we might get flagged by YouTube.
Oh, the music, yeah. I did that once. I played a music or something at the end of the broadcast, and we got canceled or something.
Yeah, the video got taken down.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it was really stupid.
I did for. I didn't get taken down.
I wasn't even on the
computer.
I think I was just. Oh. And I think my music was playing. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I think I was sick that night, and they all stopped, and I had to come downstairs to turn it off.
All right, this is the dumbest game ever programmed. Chrono Trigger. This is stupid. How do you even play this?
I don't know what it is about this.
It's
Charlie.
like Commando.
I love this game. This is awesome.
Wait, I know how to play
playing Orange Whip.
Charlie Ninja.
That wouldn't load on mine.
It's cool graphics.
Oh, it's a CHD game. You need the CHD, right? The hard drive?
No, you don't.
I need to re-download the ROM then.
But I think it does need some other files, but it's not a CHD.
Oh, okay. Like BIOS or something, right?
Yeah, some sort of driver files for something.
Chrome trigger. I like it.
Graphics on it just look awesome.
Yeah, that looks almost like a Steam game. You know?
Yeah, almost really. Yeah.
So now I'm going to download it. I really want it now. It's called what? Caveman Ninja?
Charlie Ninja.
Charlie Ninja.
Caveman Ninja is a different game.
Yeah. No.
What time is it for you guys? Like 12 midnight?
Yeah, a little after
12:30.
midnight.
2:30.
Yeah.
12:30 for me.
3:30. I think my bedtime's going to be like 5 or something. I'd say I wake up at 12. Like 5. Work, that's for sure on Monday. Ninja. Oh, that looks badass. This is like a 30 arcade games, but I want more arcades. What do I do?
Yeah, right. Save up for a bigger house. Right?
Yeah, that's about it. That's the only solution.
Or open an arcade.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there's we're gonna probably do, my wife and I, our house, we're probably gonna wind up doing a couple of updates, like the kitchen, stuff like that. And we entertain the thought of looking at a different house in the area, instead
Yeah.
of spending on our current house. And I was like, okay, here's kind of our budget, the max we could go. And I'm like, man, I just wish it was a bit more,
Yeah.
It'd have to be like 30% more. There's a brand new house ready right now. Okay, so the house has a 3-car attached, an attached 3-car garage. Then it has a detached 4-car garage, which would be like
Nice.
perfect for a arcade, right? It's on the property. It's there's like a 10-foot space between the 4-car garage and the 3-car garage. So it's like, my own separate space.
Do you have room? Do you have room in your property to build like a little 2-car garage separate building?
No, not where I'm at now. No, it's tight.
Huh.
They make all these developments really tight. The only thing I can do.
Hey guys, well, I'm going to
Yeah.
drop off. It's about 2:30 here.
All right.
All right, night,
Have
Jeff.
a blessed one. Talk to you guys later. Be good.
Yeah,
one.
thanks for joining us.
Anytime, guys.
Yep.
Have a great evening, morning, whatever it is.
Yeah, all right.
Dude.
So, how did Jeff get on?
Through the
He's been
Facebook
in
group.
IRC forever. Yeah, an IRC.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I posted it to the Facebook groups.
Okay. So he just has he been on it in the chats before?
No.
Okay.
Well, he's been in our chat he's been in the IRC.
Yeah, IRC.
He's been in the IRC.
Yeah, IRC's never been live. So.
But on
Okay.
the Facebook group, I actually posted a link to the Hangout.
Okay.
And then when I went live, I
Cool.
said, hey, if anybody wants to join me.
Nice.
My neighbor
All right, I'm gonna see-
two doors down, he has basically the same style house as mine from the 50s. And last year he put up a big 2-car garage building, and it would be it'd be perfect. It would be it's kind of like the Luna arcade size, The old
Oh,
Luna.
that's a lot bigger than a 2-car. That's like a 12-car.
Well, it's a two-car door, and then it opens up inside more, kind of thing.
Okay.
But he only paid like $25,000 to build it.
Wow. Nice.
We have fairly large lots. My lot's like 9,000 square feet. So
Yeah, on either side of our house, we have like not even 5 feet from the house to the fence. And then the backyard, off the back of the house to the back fence, feet. Oh, shit. So, and we have a swimming pool back there, so there's like no space.
right.
Put anything like that.
Yeah, my backyard's huge.
Nice. Yeah, if I could magically get $200,000.
I hate that you hit the tilde for the volume for a main, but I hit escape instead. Quits the whole damn game.
Yeah, it does.
Son of a bitch. Oh man, this looks really cool.
Which one?
Shit.
Got it working. Right.
Go to the main library league.
Oh, he's playing the one that
This is probably what, like $1,000 PCB, right?
Charlie Ninjas. I think it's a pretty fun game.
The Moo Mesa kind of graphics.
Yeah.
Mesa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was playing.
Like
The last time we were on GAC, I was playing that game. I actually quite liked it.
Nice.
You know what? This Charlie Ninja is so intense. It's not playing like at full speed for me. It's stuttering. It's horrible. I need a new computer.
Yeah, so it's not 8-bit, right?
Yeah, it's really. I'm not even sure.
Taxing your PC.
No, it's like when I'm not focused on the main screen, it's really bad. But like when I'm focused on it, it plays good. Some kind of background CPU processing or something like that. This game is so cool though. This is not fun, okay.
Damn it. I just keep getting worse at this.
Oh, it's like Pac-Land. If you go too far, you can't go back in the screen.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Weird.
Jump on the donkeys, huh? I like this game. I gotta buy it.
Stop taking all the games that we like.
Well, guys, I gotta clock out. I've been drinking for a while. I need to take a shower and go.
Yeah, I guess you know what? I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I was just gonna stop it.
If we don't end it.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I mean,
you guys, nice chatting.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you guys on Tuesday, most likely.
Yep, I'll be there.
All right, take care.
All right, night, everybody.
We'll see you. Night.
Night.